Several new businesses are opening their doors in a historic neighborhood in Northeast Portland.
Yeah, it's all part of a project that's celebrating the area's history while also moving into the future. And Joe V's here now to tell us about the area that's been nicknamed Dream Street.
Yeah, guys, you ask any longtime resident, and they will tell you that Northeast Portland has changed dramatically over the past few decades. It's been portrayed on national TV as a booming hipster haven full of artisan shops and brew pubs. But what you hear less about are the longtime residents who are excluded from this economic growth and in many cases removed from their own neighborhoods. Well, a group of local entrepreneurs are working to change that, and they are ready to do business.
What would you recommend here if I was shopping here for the first time?
I would recommend everything.
You would.
His given name is Theodis Kaysen, but around here we call him Uncle Theo.
So what's Uncle Theo got here in the case?
Uncle Theo's got ribeyes, prime time, your marinated barbecue strips, throw it on the grill and let it go.
Kaysen's Fine Meats has been a staple in Portland for more than 40 years, and its new home is right here on the intersection of Alberta and Martin Luther King Boulevard.
It's special. It's in the heart of the neighborhood where I grew up. On Sundays, I used to come here as a little boy, and when it was a movie theater, and watch the movies. I snuck in. Now I don't have to sneak in. I can put the key in the front door.
How are we looking up there? Like there, I mean, how are we looking?
Oh yeah, we bringing it together.
Jamal Lane has opened his latest Champions Barbershop location a few doors down from Kaysen's, both in the new Alberta Commons shopping center.
Man, it's amazing. It's definitely sharp and new.
You grew up in Northeast Portland.
I did, born and raised, man. Been here all my life.
And next door,
2 years of hard work, determination, and with magic thrown in.
Cole Reed and her wife Dana have opened their greenhouse gallery, selling unique home goods and gifts.
It feels like you're in 20 different countries within a couple thousand square feet.
As you can see, these are three totally different businesses, but all part of one vision, to ensure that the area's history is also a part of its future.
I refuse to allow us to be forgotten. You know what I mean? This is our neighborhood, always will be in my eyes.
You have to remember, there was a time when this was the only area in Portland where African Americans could actually buy homes. In fact, back in the early 1960s, 80% of the city's African American population lived in what we know as the Albina district. But as the years passed, that changed drastically through the process of gentrification.
This is the only place you're allowed to live, and so that property value goes down, 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 and then you don't refinance someone's home when they need a new roof. Guess what? Someone can come in and buy it for pennies on the dollar.
Houses was cheap, selling for $10,000, so a lot of people from California and different places came in and spent a lot of money.
Over time, the area was full of trendy restaurants, coffee shops, and fitness studios, but that economic growth came at a cost for longtime residents. What was once the hub of Portland's black community is now just 14% African American.
A lot of people have been displaced, and you hate to see that.
So when the Alberta Commons was envisioned, Cole, Jamal, and Uncle Theo were all approached about moving their established businesses to this brand new complex, a chance for the neighborhood to, at least partially, get back to its roots.
That's what we're here, Joe. I'm just going to be very, very clear. We moved all of our businesses here to not just represent the new, but the old, and pay homage to all of the people who built this concrete because no one else wanted this land.
Now all three are open for business in an area they've nicknamed Dream Street.
And there's kids that I want to be able to be an example to, you know, that we can do business here just like anybody else sees. We can do it right here in our own neighborhood.
And as Uncle Theo tells me, not all change is bad. Yes, his old neighborhood has changed, but he, Jamal, Cole, and Dana all hope to keep changing it for the better, on the street where people come together and dreams can come true.
Here we are. You know, we're proud of what we're doing. We're proud of where we came from and where we're going.
So essentially, Prosper Portland, which is the city's economic development organization, they reached out to those folks about, hey, would you want to move your business into this new complex? You can see there's a grocery store there as well, other businesses, but kind of made a deal where they can afford to do it. Yeah. So it's a really cool deal for them. And in the case of Mr. Kaysen, you know, he's been in business for decades, but it's the first time he actually got to be in the ground floor and helping to work with the contractors and kind of get it to his own specifications. So he was very excited about that.
It's really nice.
Now, I've got a really cool story. I haven't told you about this. So Mr. Kaysen, he started working when he was just 10 years old, okay, in a shop. It was called Neighborhood Bills in Northeast Portland. He worked alongside, there was an assistant butcher there that he worked alongside, a little older gentleman that he learned underneath. That man's name was Eugene Mitchell, and we all know his son, Daryl Mitchell, our photographer who shot that story.
I just got goosebumps.
Isn't that crazy? Daryl also grew up in Northeast Portland,
Wow.
and he told us all about that. And so I just texted Daryl. I said, did you talk to your dad? He said, I saw my dad at church on Sunday, told him about it. He went down, said hi to Mr. Kaysen and Mr. Kaysen, and said, hello, Mr. Mitchell, when he came in the door there. So it's really cool.
That is so sweet.
Such a sense of community.
It is.
That's what we're talking about.
And it also proves that Daryl Mitchell knows everybody.
He
in this town,
literally
which
knows.
we can all vouch for.
Everybody knows Daryl.
Yes.
It's
Great
one of those
story
things.
there,
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah, it's great. And I want to go back to when he worked at the McDonald's too.
Yes.
And he still fits in his uniform.
And he
Some of our loyal viewers will remember seeing that as well.
Exactly. So, oh, great stuff.